Need to bounce back after losing it just a few days ago to Bleed in a close 7-5. Let's dig into this ban phase as it's just flown by us quite quickly. Carter, that
horizontally, so they have a lineup with those two big operators.
There's Aroma.
Wow, okay, that's... Alright, talking about intel, I guess Creeds has been unread in the base.
Start for ITB. Beastcoast are starting to slow down a little bit, and unfortunately for them, it is going to go from bad to worse. Hot and Cold looking for some form of an entry, but he might be able to find something here. No, it's just him all alone, and he goes down to Noah. ITB firing up very early on with a very solid defense to kick it off on Nighthaven.
Spirit's also aware of the possibility he could potentially rotate up X up. We got 3 people on this Goyo problem. Yeah, if you thought Kenny was dead before, he is not making it out of this one. Vertical holes on the exact plant spot Beastcoast want to go for. So if they commit to this execute and not clear him, this could be the end of the round.
Oh, wow. I quite like that as well. Vulcan canister attached to the castle barricade. Diffuser has found his pick on Azza now. That was the guy that you were saying should be the one to deny the plant in the late round. Creeds has rotated over to that position and might be able to fill the role. But realistically, ITB are very short on players. Beastcoast have a 3-player advantage, and that just gets further now, all up to Creeds. The only chance he has is to try and deny the plant. He has been read and dispatched with perfect. What's this from Gavini? Very early.
Hello.
Oh, beautiful. Not enough damage done, but he does find the second one.
He didn't even mean to kill him.
Dangerous peek from Creeds. Looking to try and protect Noah. Ironically, Noah gets away with his life.
Immediate verticality. They just need to hollow out the site and make sure that nobody pushes first floor and garage, and they could very well get a plant here, especially with this advantage.
Still players upstairs to worry about. Hot and Cold does take down Osaka, which makes things a little bit easier. And the plant is indeed going to go down. ITB showing very little resistance here. Kenny's going to go big, but he is shut down. Good angle from Spirits. All up to Noah, 1v5. May as well hang up the mouse and keyboard at this point, mate. I don't think there is a look in. Azami spotted by Deimos. Diffuser is on the hunt, on a vendetta, and yeah, this is round done and dusted. Beastcoast might have lost the first round, but ever since then, they have looked untouchable. ITB really struggling on these defenses. Yeah, Noah's just going to get toyed with here. They're not even going to overpeak him. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Beautiful work from Beastcoast. For Beastcoast, he's going to have to walk through a hallway of death, and you can see that ITB are very ready for it.
They're very ready for it, but we've still got a minute 17 seconds, but now we're starting to face some problems. Again, this Deimos dies down below when attacking the second floor. Spirits has used so much of his utility, he's got to get around these Kibas. This is going to be a tough one.
It is going from bad to worse here for the attacking side. Beastcoast fall to pieces, and Spirits the last to fall. Finally, probably wiser for Oscar to keep that in pocket for a little bit longer. I think he's still playing very cheekily close to the breach, and will likely die if he does that. He does indeed. That was quite unfortunate for Oscar. He's the only player with a C4, the best player. Relying on all of these cheeky risk-making plays, and I don't have a lot of faith in it. I mean, there is a possibility here that Kenny, if undroned, no,
never mind,
taken down by Spirits quite easily. Like, that's the problem. There's a player on a backstab, and Azza is the main player here from ITB to have an impact, but he has been taken down. Good work from Gunner above, and that really puts the pressure onto these 2 remaining players from ITB, neither of which are on the site. Noah must look for a retake here as Creeds makes his way towards Exo. Noah's going to drop on down, but this is a very ambitious rotate outside. They know where he is. He doesn't win that fight. He doesn't lose it either. He gets away with his life. But he is now trapped, his position revealed, there's players above him, the Sharks are circling. I don't think there's much chance here for Noah, but hang on.
All right.
Very nice shot. The breath taken out of Spirit's lungs. 24 seconds to get through the site. Find these 2 last players and get onto that diffuser. Creed's taken down, Gavini springs up, takes his head clean off. A good trade from Noah again. There is time to make this work, but Gunner is above, and all he's got to do is wait. Noah doesn't have a chance. Beastcoast firing up here on Nighthaven.
He tries to go for the swing, but the Azami, her position is very much known in Garage, but Beastcoast haven't made a whole lot of progress yet. In fact, Noah is trying to deny this control, but Spirits has cut down 1, and Gavini with a second. Beastcoast with another 5v3 lead.
I'm very scared for ITB. They have not shown up today. Kenny's going to go down, and he quite swiftly finished off. Oscar's been revealed. He's been hunted, as is on for a flank, but I think Beastcoast can be pretty chill here. All they have to do is hold on to the ground that they've got, just suppress any potential flanks. Diffuser's got that read to perfection. A whole minute to go. Oscar in a 1v5. Beastcoast have been incredibly disciplined in this game. Oscar might have some info and find the first, but the second will not come. You got the options.
You do, but you even still have the Tuberal right there that can Zoto canister off the different walls.
Oh, he's dead. What? No, apparently Kenny's dead. I thought that Gavini was dead to rights, but Kenny was caught with a Candela in his hand. And Gavini's very confident. Good swing from Hot and Cold, but ill-advised perhaps. Good trade, though. Seemingly everybody on Beastcoast is ready for these pushes, for these refrag attempts by ITB. A nice little bit of explosivity from the attack, and Creeds will double down again. 2v2, and maybe back into the realm of possibility. Bandit once again revealed. That's Gunner. He's here on the site. They know exactly where he is. He is essentially trapped. But he's landed a kill from this position already. 2.0 KD in the game thus far.
Where's Diffuser?
The player or the guy? Diffuser is here coming in from the other side, and he has a great crossfire as well to play with his teammate of Gunner. Interesting, the Tuberal does block the death mark. He protects his position from being revealed. Very cheeky play, very quick thinker this one. And ITB have slowed down, they have stalled out! And Beastcoast! Oh, the storm is brewing for Beastcoast today!
A possible execute here, but nope, Kenny's actually at the breach, so what do I know?
He wants to go make this play work, but still C4s are up. Spirits nowhere to be seen, but it doesn't matter because Gunner is there for the long angle.
What?
And ITB have fallen flat once again. Thankfully, Noah does claim something with the Glaz through the smoke, but it might not be enough. Creeds doesn't have that diffuser as of yet, but he's gotten up into that plant spot. He has to cross no man's land to get towards that diffuser, and Noah doesn't have the smokes to support him. He has one in pocket, but he's going to have to decide when to use that. It looks like ITB are second-guessing themselves once again. That diffuser is still cold on the ground, and they haven't grabbed it yet.
As you said, though, they use so much utility. They don't have any flashes to try to take down Gavini. It'll just be a raw 1v1. That smoke could be great, but he tries disrespecting the window. Beastcoast have the winning setup, and Gavini's winning the fights.
Big one from Gav. ITB, here we go, through the vertical lines. Good work from Noah. It's winnable once again, but there is another player above, and there are so many angles he's got to worry about. Creeds is not in a position to come and support. Looks to contest, he drops on down. Barricades will reveal his position as he takes them down, but Noah can look to get aggressive now. Bearing in hand, doesn't check the angle in Exo. Hot and Cold punishes him. Creed's in a 1v2 now. The stave off match point, but Spirits fires up. Spotted. I believe that's what I saw occur there. And look at these mirror windows. Look at the Azami's Kiba barriers. Like, there's very little to do here. ITB look to get desperate. Creeds might have something to work with. Noah does find the opener. Good trade, though, from Gunner. He's holding on to this position. Kenny in IT, but doesn't land the shots needed. He's actually feeling some pressure from down below. A couple of straight bullets. Spirits looks to get active with the shotgun. Worried about someone outside IT, but he's got the audio. He's got the read, and he goes for the swing, but he loses that fight. Good read from Kenny. Audio versus audio, now going for a quick shoulder peek, looking for more. ITB might have brought this back into the realm of possibility.
That's a bad call from Spirits right there. You're so exposed when you go through that barricade, and with one final deathmark tracker, ITB could get this 3v2.
Gunner's the one on site. He has to hold down the fort, Hot and Cold as well. With one player above for Beastcoast, but Gunner continues to deliver. Noah's gone down. Kenny is desperate, and Beastcoast cruise by on the first map. A 7-2 is exactly what the doctor ordered. And Spirits have all played at these events before, whereas ITB, you're realistically just looking at Kendrew, and the rest of them much more young up-and-comers. You do have some young players. I do feel like that is a little bit early. As you said, losing a lot of plant denial utility, but perhaps the plan is not plant denial. Spirits does find a kill with that boss G-ACOG on a Creeds, likely a spawn peek from outside, perhaps a player rotating towards Dirt. And Hot and Cold, however, is traded as Noah and Kenny start to make their move. Have a look at this. No more smokes, no more presence on the site, and it does allow an aggressive play here. Diffuser up above, but he's about to find himself head-to-head with a Monty. That's a fight you're never going to win, especially not with Noah coming in to support. All up to Spirits now. He had a stylish Boss G kill, but in a 1v4, he's not likely to find much more. He can't even find a single kill. Big from Noah, and a great start from ITB on Bank.
Strong when he entered the attacking side, so look to this player to get active in the early round.
I like that. Oh, here we go. Some smokes going in. Is this going to enable the jump from Noah? Indeed it does.
Nice,
Spots
I
out one
love
player
this.
and takes down Hot and Cold. Good trade though. Spraying through the smoke. Gavini on the ward and the perfect operator for it. However, he wasn't able to save his teammate. Beastcoast recomposing. ITB don't get any map control as a result of that push. All they get is a kill onto that player in Cafeteria. Now that does potentially succeed map control, but with Azza going down to Spirits here, it's going very poorly. Almost an opportunity as well to refrag onto Spirits. The nade goes out and he is traded back again. Perhaps a possibility to find an opening here for ITB, but the beepers itself, just a facet of the map. Another flash goes in. I like the way that ITB are looking to support each other, but they don't have nearly enough information to make this work. Player spotted, but Diffuser gets the better of Kenny. Creed's now in a 1v3. ITB might have fired up in the first round, but it's not looking so hot here in the second. Beastcoast recomposed. Diffuser finds both of the final kills. And looking extremely confident,
Common, but teams will put Evil Eyes there to shock the X-Pyros, but I guess they're just sending it on in.
Oh, Kenny is? Yeah, and he's dead. So
Where's the support?
I would love to know what the intention was there from ITB, but a huge risk goes extremely severely punished. And now Azza and Noah must try and pick up the pieces. Azza does find a numbers disadvantage.
It's surely not going to happen. I mean, Noah probably has a gunfight win here. Yup, sees the head, so he can get that kill. But look, everyone from Beastcoast has fallen down. They have a C4, they have the Solus. They can bait it completely. They've even got Evil Eyes in all likelihood on site too, so...
You really should not lose this.
No, you shouldn't.
If you're Beastcoast.
Borderline unwinnable.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
But they do have the sight. And it makes it so tempting, doesn't it? To just try and go for something, good impact.
This is the only spot he can plant, by the
EMP.
way. This is the only spot he can plant.
Somewhat safe to plant, but is it safe enough? A C4 enabled, but it doesn't land. Eventually it does. Thankfully, as it was low enough HP for that detonation to get the kill, and now Noah is in an unwinnable position. He has to try and duel both of these players through the floor. He doesn't even find the first one. Beautiful teamwork from Beastcoast. The impact to open like that. It's a funny little detail there. And Vulcan canister. Hang on.
Are you kidding me?
What is going on here? Amidst the chaos, ITB
On the staircase, he's always down there at a minute 45, and he's let Diffuser slip by, and now potentially winning a 1v1 with the Monty. At least they get the trade, but Valkyrie's got away with everything in the first half of the round.
Yeah, and Kenny's now a bit low on HP.
Hibana
Gets chunked away again, but Spirits does die to that Vulcan canister. A bit of an error.
They've only got the hard breach charge opening up that wall. If Kenny wants to gun for the plant, he's either going to vault in or walk in that single door.
Desperate now for ITB. Creed has to go big on his backstab, but Noah's gone down. Kenny completely eliminated. All up to Creed's on his backstab now. He's found his first, but two more. Cannot go begging. He can't even find the second. Hot and Cold is all hot today. Beastcoast.
For ITB right now, I don't remember Noah's nationality, but he's Swedish. He's got another kill. Gunner going for the hop out. But the highest...
Doesn't want to push too aggressive. He is going to continue to chase this player away. Monty rework certainly makes him a lot more dangerous. He is good. 3 big kills for ITB, exactly what they've been looking for. Completely switch up of strategy, going for this roam clear instead of committing to some kind of cheesy attempt at a rapid push onto site. Hang on, what is that? What an angle from Azza. This is exactly what they needed. Diffuser in a 1 versus 4. ITB might finally be able to breathe a sigh of relief. Oscar gets the final kill.
Kenny trying to hunt down that Yokai. A little bit difficult, but not out of range, so we'll find it. That is a really, really nice find from ITB early on. And now he can take control of that. He can... I mean, I guess you can stun the defense. I've never actually...
You can actually deny the counter diffuse. You can watch around.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. But Gunner says, hey, steal my Yokai. I'm surprised it's been unaccounted for, but Spirits is coming to support as well. We might be able to two-time this guy.
Oh, no.
Gavin's coming to support, but who is that? Trapped in open area. Yeah, Oscar is in a real lick of trouble at the moment. Caught between quite a few awkward positions, and Spirits takes him down. ITB looked like they had a great start to the round. They found the first kill. They hacked a Yokai. They had seemingly a solid setup. And then Beastcoast got active on that defense once again.
Oh, all right. Kendra, unfortunately, trying to hit a gap. Doesn't clear the shield. Sees the player top marble, but now it's all on to Creed's, unfortunately, Dev. I think he gets this one.
if he's lucky. Oh, he's got the yoga.
Stunned.
Yeah, I mean, this is not pretty, man. Like, how have ITB gone from looking so solid in the EU League and having some decent wins at the major thus far?
In this position, Gunnar finding a bit of a gap, but I believe Creeds has hurt him, surely.
Oh, this has been awkward timing now. Oh, he's dropped downstairs. And how does Gunnar win that?
Shut up. Get out of here.
You need to be winning that. And now the side presence has been completely ripped out from underneath ITB. Creeds dropping back to side, finds nothing. Azza left with it all to do. Very, very slim chances. Never should Beastcoast be allowed to get away with what they have just done. It's been a daylight robbery here in Bank. Azza can't even find a single kill. Beastcoast a good setup now from them as they look to try and pressure this player in blue stairs. A flash goes out, well timed with the EMP, but Noah finds a kill while blind. The second not to be, but still massive value out of his position, and it might be enough to get ITB across the line.
Adapt in all likelihood.
Look at that, 3 Vulcan canisters. 3 Vulcan canisters. And 2 Evil Eyes, 2 bubbles staring them down. Gavini goes down to that bubble indeed. It is the end of the road for Beastcoast in this round. ITB finally found a leg to stand on. Spirits in a 1v2, maybe it's winnable. He's found the first of 3 needed. There's information on his position as well. As he goes on forward, he's getting pinged out by that Evil Eye. Desperate, don't overpeak here. Don't give away this chance, Oscar. Kenny's low HP. I think Spirit's about to walk straight into the SMG-11 of Oscar. Much needed. Could it be?
A lot of teams do inside of Rainbow Six. One of the key bits of control you need to have is this player right here. Oh, I like this from Spirits, but the player drops on front of him. That's a good reaction.
Oscar, good for 2 perhaps. The impact doesn't deal nearly enough damage. And he is put down.
That's a good trade,
support there from Beastcoast. Now, Spirits going down is a little bit sketchy, but I think overall Beastcoast should be happy with that trade.
I'm not sure, though. You lose the Malusi's, placed all utility. The Capitao is now gone. I think the big thing, though, to build off your point, Beastcoast can move up main stairs now, but there's goo mines in their way. There's 2 players watching it, and aside from that, now they've lost Diffuser.
Yeah, they have indeed. Hot and Cold being harassed. He is trapped now as well. There's a goo mine that prevents him from marching on forward. Gavini does find one from the window position, but it's really up to him and Gunnar, who's gone directly into sight. Can't land enough shots. Eventually does finish off Creeds. A C4 finds nothing. Maybe it is winnable for Beastcoast after all, as they have redeemed themselves. Noah, though, holds the 40, finds a double. ITB now in a 1v1. It's Azza v Gunnar to try and stave off not just match, but series point. But Gunnar's got a good flash. Running away is Azza. Gunnar 11-4, he has been on fire all day, but it is up to a young Gunnar to put him down, and he does! This is what comebacks are made of, and this is exactly... He's a high-octane player, that's what you expect.
It is what you expect, and he's the best, and the worst of that, Creeds. This is the kind of play I want to see.
This is a trade.
This is absolutely a trade.
Oh, this is a strange standoff.
After you?
He can't afford to go aim down sights. He'll lose his life, so he has to try and get close, but well played there. Creeds does go down to, believe it or not, potentially by the buck above, but no, Gavini has run away and has no skeleton keys left regardless. He's likely to be vulnerable, but he just goes straight on down. He's lost the first
Azza's not watching
him out. Looks for a second and gets it! Beastcoast continue their form! How do they steal this round? There was no world where they should have had it! But they ripped the rug out from underneath into the breach.
Kink in the connections. 1 minute in, Hot and Cold back on this Monty, and I bet he's going to be really happy to find out there's nobody playing on top of server stairs. Look at this.
Quite like this, bit of a fuse, but that's C4. No, it's not a C4, it's Noah to come up. And an impact on the floor above. He finds a double kill. The trade comes through eventually from Gunnar, but damage has been done. A little bit of damage done, but nothing as of yet.
He's angling the Monty.
It seems like Beastcoast is going to be able to do it. Eventually, Gunnar goes down, but the plan has been confirmed nonetheless. ITB on their last legs. They must make this retake work, but they do have the numbers. As Azza finishes off what was left of Gunnar, it comes down to Diffuser, the newbie, the rookie. Look at all of them. Every single player from ITB funnels up the main stairs, and they trade all out. Up to Hot and Cold now to try and finish it right here, right now. But ITB are not done just yet. A good retake keeps this game alive.
A good retake, and Noah in the early round using that Solus to get the double kill as they open up the small...
Some pressure on site. A Beastcoast They played so passively this round, waiting for ITB to make the first move, but ITB has given up nothing.
That's the thing. They have no control right now. Something needs to give, and that's Noah. He's gone.
Hot and cold to find the opening pick onto the most deadly player on ITB. Creeds has to go big here, a big pre-fire. He finds it, but traded back. Leaves the Americans in the advantage. Trades again. As Kenny looks to take matters into his own hands, he will have to do a whole lot more than that. As Azaz makes his way back to site, it is Azza all alone. We've seen him in this position before, and he gifted his team a 1 versus 2, but in this post-plant position, I think Beastcoast have got the site down on lock. The North Americans are indeed holding a tea party, and I don't think that we will see any home team in Manchester. Beastcoast knock ITB out of the major.